Hi, so welcome to the DC Finest Compact Comics Preview Show. And we'll be looking at DC Finest titles coming out from late January through to the end of March. These are ones that I'd be thinking about by myself, so I hope that you like them as well. So I've omitted a lot of the Golden Age ones. So first up, we have coming out the second part of the classic run of Doom Patrol. This features the remaining ones from the late 60s to early 70s. The next volume should then start with the late 70s, early 80s run of the Doom Patrol, so we should look forward to that one coming out in volume 3. And then we have the second part of Mike Grell's run on Green Arrow, an iconic run, really set the scene for how Green Arrow is viewed today, with really interesting art as well by various artists like Ed Hannigan and Dan Jurgens, a real essential must read. And then we have one of the coolest characters ever created, Jack Kirby's The Demon, and this compiles all of Jack Kirby's run on The Demon. I think it's about 525 pages, something like that, but it's a real classic run with gorgeous artwork, of course, by the King himself. And coming up after that is The Flash, The Fastest Man Dead, which includes the mid-70s run by Cary Bates, really solid Flash writer, with a lot of the iconic Rogues Gallery. I think The Flash is some of the best rogues going, so that's an essential read. And then we have one of my favourite periods of Superman. This is the early 90s Superman, so you've got people like Dan Jurgens, Jerry Ordway, Roger Stern, and Louise Simonson on there. It's the one that's, I think, improved upon the groundwork what John Byrne laid out with his miniseries, and again, an essential read. And then finally, this is more of a pick just for this iconic cover. I adore this cover. This is Justice League of America. This is the first volume. I think this covers like the first 19 issues. Not much to say about this. I've got vague memories of it, but there's just something so pure and clean line about this. And that's the final one for this month. See you next time. Bye.